April 1945. Okinawa. The bloodiest battle of the Pacific. High above the beaches, a jagged cliff the soldiers called Hacksaw Ridge was turning into a slaughterhouse. Machine gun nests, hidden tunnels, and mortar hammered every American who tried to climb it. Most men carried rifles. Some carried grenades, but one man carried nothing. No weapon. Not even a sidearm. His name was Desmond Doss, a skinny, soft-spoken medic from Virginia who refused to touch a gun, but insisted on serving his country anyway. Many of his fellow soldiers mocked him. Some hated him. A few even tried to get him kicked out. But on May 5th, everything changed. That morning, the 77th Infantry Division climbed the cargo net leading to the top of Hacksaw Ridge. They were met with an explosion of fire. Mortar rained down. Japanese defenders rose from trenches and tunnels that seemed to appear from solid rock. Within minutes, the attack collapsed. American soldiers were torn apart. The order came to retreat. Hundreds scrambled down the cliff, every man for himself. But Desmond Doss didn't move. He looked across a field of wounded men screaming for help and understood something no one else did. If he left, they died. So he ran toward the gunfire. He crawled through mud and shattered bodies, dragging the wounded one by one back to the cliff edge. They worked alone, no cover, no weapon, no guarantee he'd survive the next minute. When the enemy advanced, he stayed still, hiding among the dead until the danger passed. Then he rose, lifted another man onto his shoulders, and kept going. He treated burns, tied tourniquets, and carried soldiers twice his size through a battlefield soaked in smoke and blood. Aubert and Aubert whispered the same prayer. Lord, please help me get one more. Hours passed. Then more hours. When his legs trembled, he crawled. When his hands bled, he used his elbows. When his arms failed, he dragged men by their belts across the ground. At the cliff's edge, Desmond tied a rope around each wounded soldier, lowered them down the escarpment, and went back for another. He repeated this for nearly 12 hours. Alone, under fire, with nothing but faith and determination keeping him standing. By sunrise, exhausted soldiers at the bottom of the ridge looked up to see bodies sliding down one after another. Not dead men, but survivors. And every time they thought the last one had come down, another followed. When Desmond finally climbed down, bloody and barely conscious, an officer asked him, "Thus, how many did you save?" He didn't know. He never counted, but the army did. 75 men. 75 soldiers who lived because one medic refused to leave them behind. That day, the men who once mocked him refused to go back up the ridge without him. They wouldn't climb unless he prayed for them first. Desmond Doss became the first conscientious objector in American history to receive the Medal of Honor. Not for taking lives, but for saving them. He didn't carry a rifle. He carried a nation's courage on his back.